And we're going to keep this. All we're missing here is a hammer, but we got Sigarda's Aid, we got a Memnite, and we can even throw the Lion Sash onto the Memnite if we want. Although it doesn't seem like that would be too good. Okay, you got my Lion Sash. I like having the Lurrus on the screen here just to remind me that it's available. Wow. Wowee. Let's play the Sigarda's Aid too. Good to be lucky. Ow there, Cubs, hello? What a draw. Can't Thoughtseize the top of my deck. An opponent concedes on their turn 2. Alright, now we don't exactly know what they're doing other than we've seen a Dimir land and Thoughtseize. So that doesn't give us too much of an idea about what they're about. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's the reason why we play Hammer Time, friends. For games like that. The amount of pressure that this deck can exert is legendary. Sanctifier's protection from black. Did they reveal a companion? I don't recall. It doesn't say on the game log. Could potentially bring in some Spell Pierce. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Rabe. Should have spent a little longer so we know how to sideboard properly. So you know this pain. I wouldn't mind some copies of Spell Pierce. I'm going to take the Lion Sash out for a Spell Pierce. Thinking about taking out the Blacksmith skill for a Spell Pierce. And then maybe we can take out a Drum. Yeah, it's a good problem to have. This one's actually really close, but I think we're going to mulligan it. Like, we have the Puresteel. I think we keep this one, get rid of a Nexus. Keeping this one mostly for the Urza Saga. Yeah, exactly. This game's going to go real long. Get a Hallowed Fountain here. Memnite. Put a hammer in hand, play the Memnite, and pass the turn. Absolutely. You want to bolt my critter, you got it. It's not even an artifact. Puresteel, good draw. I think we're just going to be making a Construct this turn, though. They potentially have like counter magic up, removal, so let's just lean on the Urza Saga for a minute. Nice, wasted their mana. Kind of interested in getting Springleaf Drum. Looks like we're going to get a counterspell out of them. Attack for 5. Got a good clock on board here with these Constructs they got to take care of. Plus, we've got Puresteel Paladin, Colossus Hammer. Ooh. Well, that's a problem. And they get to hold up Counterspell. Okay. I see what's going on. That's great. I mean, not for me. For them, obviously. Damn. Okay. Ooh, I love the tap out here. Oh, not quite tap out, huh? Damnation. Oh, that's a problem. Titan Rising, thank you for the good cheer. Good morning. All right. This kind of sucks that all my stuff is dying here, but I'm going to be able to play a Puresteel Paladin. Draw some cards, and if I get a dork, we're looking pretty good. One of those 0 mana creatures, I mean. Too bad. Still have a pretty good setup here. This is going to have Summoning Sickness. They don't exactly have a ton of cards. We got to redraw for both of these hammers. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing has summoning sickness. Oh, brutal. This card seems to be really good against Hammer Time. Oh, one card away. No. Oh, I should have played this first. We could have drawn two cards. I guess we make a construct. Yeah, these things so strong against Hammer Time. This is the first time I've seen one played, so we just get to go get a hammer with Urza Saga, and we win. Okay. Um, as good as these were, Hammer Time is also very good at grinding, so we managed to win thanks to Urza Saga and Puresteel Paladin. This one's kind of close. I think we keep this. Meddling Mage naming Adnaz. Aw. Yeah. You don't see too much Ad Nauseam nowadays. Does anyone know if the bug was fixed? Can people play Ad Nauseam again? Because I remember there was something wrong with the deck for a little while. And there's the hammer. We got all the pieces. It looks like we're playing a mirror match. So we're going to play Memnite, Springleaf Drum, Esper Sentinel. It's going to draw them a card, though, if we do that. You believe it's fixed, but people don't play it? Alright, fair enough. We could just not play the Springleaf Drum. We could just play the Esper Sentinel, and then they don't get to draw a card. Titan Rising. Cheers. So is our extra mana better than letting them draw a card? I think so. I think getting the extra mana is really important. Especially where, like, if I want to play Puresteel Paladin, I'm going to need double white. Probably just going to Steelshapers the next turn, though. Okay, so they are paying the tax. Portable Hole. Okay, they're playing Portable Hole main. Cool. Ooh, that draw, though. So... So we've got access to 3 mana. Hey, Connor, man, what's good? Unfortunately, one of our mana is the creature that I would want to put hammer onto, and thus that kind of negates it. Plus we would let them draw a card. And we're kind of low on white mana as well. Maybe I just play the Inkmoth Nexus and the Puresteel Paladin? Try and go for the win next turn? Oh man, I hope they don't have the win this turn. One man activate. So if they have land, Sigarda's Aid Hammer. Mishra's Bauble. Okay. It's difficult to get the Mishra's Bauble into the deck. So we're playing Mishra's Bauble and Portable Hole. Wow. That's painful. Is it just me, or is MTGO harder than Arena? Been finding it more difficult. So yeah, Moto is, first off, the interface is not very intuitive. So a lot of people can find difficulty with that. Hold on, let me think here. We got 4 mana, Sigarda's Aid, Steelshaper's Gift, activate, and then we don't have enough to put the hammer on it. Mr. Rabe, that was a very good point. Um, the players here can be very, very strong. We have some of the best players in the world here on Moto. I mean, how many holes can a person honestly have? So they've got the Inkmoth Nexus ready to block. Yeah, way. Cooper's on Moto, so it's super competitive, right? I always feel like I'm outclassed, but... Right? Hit it, Hidetsugu, Hidetsugu. Where's our Hidetsugu? The 2 mana to keep them from drawing cards is kind of a pain. They got us taxed into a corner here. Yeah, I think we just pass. Oh, I see what you're saying there, yeah. Similar to what I think it was Connor Man that was saying it. Might have been Mr. Rabe. Yep, there it is. Um, yeah, there are many, many talented players here on Moto, and you're going to get a lot of grinders, people that just spend all day playing it, and you're also going to get, like people that were on the pro circuit, like it's difficult to get out and play Magic, so if you want to play the fun formats, Modern, Legacy, Pauper, then you got to play it here. We only have one mana, so we can't throw down Sash. Let's go get Spear. Oh, this could be the end of us. I think it's the end. If they're not paying the tax, it's because they are going to activate this, fly over, put a hammer on it, and kill us. We took too long. An opponent obviously knows what's up. Oh, so that's what we should have done. I wasn't thinking about it enough. Hey, dog of cutie. We'll play some Yawgmoth next Friday. I like to be able to switch it up a little bit, especially since I put out 2 Yawgmoth videos this week. If I put out too much stuff on YouTube that's the same, people don't watch it. Hey, thanks for the luck, though. Do not like this one. I do like this one, though. It's pretty close. Like, we are missing a critter to put the hammer on, but we got Urza Saga to make a critter. Yeah, yeah, tickets are basically money. But this isn't gambling. It's not gambling. Of course they find hole. Just gonna take the damage here. Our construct would only be a 2/2, so I'm not interested in chumping, throwing it away. If we can give it a chance, it can be much larger. Two opponents fighting back and forth. Ah, kind of figured they were going to get Shadowspear. I guess they have a Puresteel Paladin, so they can throw a hammer onto a thing and hit us for... Is this just lethal? It is now. They just equip the hammers onto attacker. We're dead. Good games. Yeah, keep this one. What is the Gauntlet format for new players? I think that they offer you decks when you join the Gauntlet. Does anyone know for sure? Like, I never joined the Gauntlet for new players, but I think that you pay the entry fee and you get to choose from some established decks. So we're going to play the Springleaf Drum here. So turn 2, we can play Stoneforge Sigarda's Aid. Alright, looks like our opponent is playing Storm. Ooh, I hope this isn't a Remand. It's probably Remand. That would be bad. I don't think there's much we can do about it. I think we were supposed to play Inkmoth Nexus there. I just, like, oh, Seachrome Coast. This comes into play untapped. I want to play it. But We should have played Inkmoth Nexus, and this would have come into play untapped next turn as well, because there's a Saga was leaving. The Hammer's a really good draw. I'm just wondering how I would want to play this out. I'd like to use my mana here instead of using the Saga. Hammer can kill turn 2. You just play 0 mana critter plus Sigarda's aid turn 1, and then turn 2 you play 2 hammers. And Modern is very fast. It used to be a turn 4 format. Not anymore. Nice. It wasn't for sure we were winning that one. They could have still had repeal. Alright, so if we're playing against Storm, Sanctifier, get rid of their graveyard. Probably want Prismatic Ending to get rid of their Stormlords. Yeah, I think we keep this. I think it's just good enough. We don't have any way to equip the hammer, which is one of the big things that we're looking for with every hand, but we have Sanctifier, which gets rid of their mana spells in the graveyard. And then we also have Urza Saga, which gives us Lantern. I get the reality chip here. We already have a hammer. We don't have any way to equip anything, so reality chip, if we end up going long, can potentially find us the things we're looking for. Looks like we're just going to play Sanctifier Pass here. And hope we don't die. Let's see if we can insert the chip. Oh, they're going to abrade the chip. Lame. Looks like it might be a gift's turn. Let's go get Spear so we can start attacking. Right, that's not attacking this turn. Doesn't have haste. I didn't make one last turn. Andre, I can't really answer your question. I started playing Moto before they had separated the paid accounts and the free accounts. So for me, like when I started, it was just all there for me immediately. Huh, that's a pain. Manamorphose can definitely go to the graveyard. Ah, wonderful. Okay, good, good. So the two cards that we choose go to the graveyard, right? Yep. And now a Sanctifier out of the way. They can just go ahead and combo. Because their rituals are no longer being exiled. Pretty sure this is guaranteed at this point. try this again on the play. Got Hammer, but no way to equip. We do have Urza Saga. Hand is kind of slow. We're on the play. We could play Springleaf Drum, turn 2 Mystic. But again, like, we have no way to equip the Hammer. This is just a slow hand versus Storm. Miha, thanks for the follow, friend. Alright, so this one we have a way to equip the Hammer. We have things to equip the Hammer to, but we don't have a Hammer. I think we do keep this one, though. Get rid of the Arid Mesa. Hammerless time. Let's go. Not a good draw. Probably, I think they have Lightning Bolt. If we have Double Hammer, they're dead through Lightning Bolt, but we don't. Come on, come on. The longer this match takes, the longer it takes for me to get back to Elden Ring. No. Why? Flooded. We might actually just be dead here. Yeah, gifts ungiven. Think we're dead. Ooh, eager. They're doing this on upkeep? Yeah, Zildjian. I'm in great danger. They're not even waiting for the main step. They're like, I'm gonna kill you in the upkeep here. I don't even need to draw a card for my turn. Oh, that's why. That makes sense, actually, because then they can Noxious Revival something for their draw step. Yeah. I see, I see. Opponent has played Storm before. A play like that They must be very experienced with the deck. And I think we're dead. Yeah, it's got to be guaranteed. All right, we have a way to equip Hammer. We have 3 Urza Sagas. I guess we keep this. Springleaf Drum. Not bad. Do we want to put down Puresteel Paladin this turn? We probably just still play Stoneforge this turn, right? Don't want to expose my Paladin to a removal spell too early. We get a Hammer. Watched a multiple hour long video from FPaw explaining Titan. Still was a total noob with the deck. Yeah, I find, like, just speaking personally, I need to spend quite a bit of time playing the deck myself to start to really get a grasp of it. Then, you've seen some of the situations that someone might have been talking about in their video, and you can go from there. This is interesting. Mishra's Bauble, Consider, Serum Visions. Maybe we just go, like, heavy into Constructs. This way we don't have to worry about any kind of counter magic. Ha, that's not even an artifact. Oh, there's the Darcy in the graveyard. Oh yeah, all the shuffling. I do appreciate that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Damn. Ah, mistimed. Now they're going to be able to unholy heat my Karnstruct. Got a little bit over eager trying to get that extra point of damage. And now it's going to cost me. Yeah, always getting greedy. Oh, come on. I'm kind of surprised they're activating it now. Yeah, you want to wait on that. You wait at least until combat on this. Wow. No, they just want to activate it now. Okay. That's a thing. Yeah, that's right. The hammer. Yep. We can go for hammer and pure steel now. Yep, that's the plan. Ooh, Sigarda's aid. We're missing the double white mana. No, if they let the tutor trigger resolve, then Pithing Needle is in play, and it's too late to use engineered explosives. This is so awkward. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense with it on the stack. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the mana is actually being quite a pain here, because yeah, if we'd had that extra white mana, we could have played the pure steel. So kudos to the opponent. I thought that that was a misplay, but it turned out to be the play. Oh, they're getting aggressive. Another Springleaf Drum. Oh, they only have one card left in hand. We can put like infinite hammers onto the Stoneforge Mystic. Gain control. Oh, they're going to control my Shadowspear. That's a hassle. I thought we were winning this turn. I'm going to put one on the Paladin after this. Oh, that stealing the Shadowspear is going to win them the game. Oh, we got a blocker. We're casting the Sentinel, putting a hammer on it to guarantee a card draw if they trigger it be a thing. Still have the same amount of blockers up. It could have been. Wow, they go to 1. What a game. We got 1 blocker, so we need to avoid removal spell. I guess they have trample. So 3, 4, 5 put us to 1. Yeah! If we Thopter the hammer, it loses flying and we die. Yeah, the flavor text on hammer. Equipped creature loses flying or whatever. Oh, it's going to be hard to pull cards out here. I basically want to keep everything. Excuse me. Like, the Ornithopters are good because they block Murktides. The Memnites are good because they block Ragavans. Oh yeah, this is a keep and a half. we are gonna have to watch out for removal, but we might be able to just slam a hammer onto our Memnite and make him cry. Why you put endurance in your deck against burn? Hmm. Interesting question. Can't quite think of the reason off the top of my head. You know what? I think it was just I was looking to have an instant speed effective blocker. Because we can slam an endurance down on turn 2, blocks, whatever's coming at us, but yeah, that's not exactly super clear. Ooh, that is such a good draw. Are we going to go for the turn 2 here? I mean, we are. Counterspell? Okay. How about another one? Take 11. But, Counterspell kept them from dying right then and there. And they have the engineered explosives to get rid of the Memnite. So we're still playing. That removal spell, we play the Lurrus, and then if we play the hammer out of the graveyard, they just kill the Lurrus. Let's go to second main. W. Cowan, thanks for the follow, friend. Iteration, that's a pretty good one for them. We are definitely in a bit of trouble unless we can draw into another hammer or a paladin. I mean, paladin would be ideal. Oh, they're tapped out. Oh, this would have been the perfect time for a paladin. How much mana we got? Not enough. I don't even want to play these things because, you know, they got engineered explosives, so they could just blow me out and take these things too. We already got stuff on the board we're not using, so. Oh, come on, deck. That is not what I'm looking for here. Murktide, 8/8. I think we're losing this one. And draw Memnite. Oh, this game has definitely gotten away from us, from being denied the turn 2 kill into perfect timing on the engineered explosives. Is this just death? 8 plus 6 is 14? Yeah, we can keep this. Come on, there's no way. I was going to say, there's no way you play Spell Snare. Did they already show a Snapcaster Mage? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, right? Like, that's why I kept it back. I didn't want to run into a Snapcaster Mage. But, my memory is a little bit foggy, so sometimes I might get one match and another confused. Let's make a construct. Oh yeah, that's the big thing, keeping the yard clear. There's that counterspell. Attack for 7. Oh, that's a Murktide. That's in the way. All right. This one's a hard one to keep. We have no Equipper. We have no Saga. We have the Reality Chip, but we have no blue mana. I think I'm going to mulligan this one. Yeah, we're definitely mulliganing this one. I mean, no lands, right? Here we go. This is a keeper. So let's see here. We keep the land. We keep the Sigarda's Aid. We keep the Memnite. We want the Stoneforge Mystic to find a hammer. So then we get rid of 2 other things. Hey, Ukard, thank you so much for the continued support. Thank you. And enjoy the emotes. I think we probably get rid of a Puresteel and the Memnite just because, like, we don't have access to double white. And I don't know that I actually want to play Memnite this turn because that opens it up to removal. They're playing a Lurrus deck. Yeah, we're going to pass. Oh, looks like we're playing Mirror Match or we're playing against Burn. Oh my. Okay, Prismatic Ending? That sucks. Yeah, too bad I don't have the skill to save the Sigarda's aid. Fiery Islet. Come on, give me the draws. No, I need the draws. Another Prismatic Ending. Well, everything sort of fell apart here. Really needed this Sigarda's aid. Like, it tied the whole hand together. Without it, we basically have nothing, so we just gotta pray for the top decks to be good. We're going to need a land off the top here so we can play the Stoneforge Mystic. And then we're going to need to find an equipper. Ugh. Don't think this is going to do it. Putting Lurrus to hand is the opponent. And our top decks have not been good. But what can you expect on a multi-5, I guess? We'll get through this game, we'll find out what the opponent is playing, and we'll move on from there. They're tapping out for a Swiftspear. So there's some sort of Prowess deck. Swiftspear here was unfortunate. I was kind of hoping I could attack into their Lurrus and then Blacksmith skill to kill the Lurrus. But as is, like, we... Yeah. This is not working. If we can't find lands, we can't play the game. And we know more or less what the opponent is playing at this point, so let's go with that. Rough. Oh, this one's playable. Hammer. Ah. Alright, so what else you got? Bobby H. Thanks for the follow, friend. Ooh, they let me draw a card. Woof. They're gonna tear my Sigarda's aid? Not gonna lie, getting a little bit frustrated. Why does everyone answer my stuff? I just want to smash them with a hammer. I guess we'll make a construct. Yeah, that's the plan, doing it at this point. Make some constructs, get a Shadowspear, and hope that's enough. Oh, that's nice of them. They let me draw another card. No, whatever they saw on top, they liked it enough to keep it. Ooh, mutagenic growth. How much damage am I taking here? 8? That's a lot. Two can play at the Prismatic Ending game. That makes sense. No, but this Saga could find the Springleaf, and then the Steelshapers goes and gets the spear. Well, they only have one card left in hand here. If they don't get land into something interesting, like to prevent us from using the Shadowspear, we might have this game locked up. I could play Urza Saga, Steelshapers for the Cloak. Yeah, Cloak is still in the deck. That'll also help us gain life, put another artifact on the board. Oh shit. They already showed us mutagenic. Am I just going to die to double mutagenic now? Alright, so... yeah, I got to equip this. That's the most important thing. Hey, Chuck. Welcome, welcome. And this is just death, so... yeah, dead on board, just like that. That's all it takes. Alright. Should probably be playing Spell Pierce in this matchup. Alright. Good timing on that. Let's go ahead and do it now, Chuck. Let's open up that chest. Ooh, 35 play points and Lightning Reaver. A 5-mana 3/3 with haste and fear. When Lightning Reaver deals combat damage to a player, put a charge counter on it. Beginning of your end step, Lightning Reaver deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to each opponent. Sweet. Ah, we got one more. Gonna have to go back to sideboarding soon, though, so we'll just take a quick look at this one. 10 play points and Lich's Mastery. 6-mana legendary. Wow, that's a lot of words. Alright, we still got a bit of time here. keep Lich's Mastery on the screen there in the corner for a little bit. But I gotta figure out how we're going to sideboard, because I want to get Spell Pierces in. Maybe we just don't have time for Reality Chip. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Go down to 2. Yeah, this is good enough to keep. We are missing a white mana, but we have Prismatic Ending to potentially take care of the early threat. Turn 2 Stoneforge, turn 3 Construct. Alright, that thing's dead. Put an Ornithopter. If they want to use a removal spell on that, that's totally fine by me. Sigarda's Aid, decent. Go get a hammer. No attacks. Come on, no wear tear. Although I imagine if they had wear tear, they would have teared the Saga with the first lore counter on the stack. All right. Well, thank you, Chuck, for keeping the stream open. Every little bit helps. And have fun at work. Really? You're going to Prismatic Ending the Stoneforge Mystic? Okay. Yeah, that is weird. Definitely not the play I would have made. It seems like a really good trade. Because here I'm just going to go Sigarda's Aid, put Colossus Hammer onto Ornithopter. Yeah, they do have Wear Tear. That's fine. I could use a Spell Pierce, but then I can't Sigarda's Aid. Yeah, I don't really like the way the line here that the opponent's playing. And they waited till main phase. Like, yeah, it just... do it in my upkeep, do it on your turn. It's all very strange. I don't really understand exactly what the opponent's game is here. Okay. We do know that they do have potential answers to this, so this isn't just death like it would be against some decks. And unfortunately, I didn't have the second white or blue source, so I'm not going to have access to Spell Pierce this turn, but I do think that was the best thing we could do that turn. Okay. We get the win on that one, meaning we get all of our play points back. Very nice. We even get a new treasure chest.